Yes, we are back, baby. After a 14-hour shift, working hard in the field, we're back with another banger. Like I never left. Let's go. You know how we start this thing.
Vivió, Bronte, en la piel diamantado, baby. Mío Gang, Hustle. Yo no cambié, que los bolsillos me crecieron, bro. Nunca me conformé. Busqué estar en otra posición. La glow me la enganché. Me dio poder así como el reloj. Con el brillo nada más. Compré 3 kilos y me soltaron 2. Mire pata con el recibo y está contento el flow. Me fui en un viaje y la humildad siempre está conmigo. Los que querían pisotearme le pasamos el tro. Si me caí me levanté, nadie me levantó.
Yeah.
Ahora pagamos con la black.
No con la guicar.
No me la daban y ahora me la quieren quitar. Por eso cuando los pillo los pongo a brincar.
Y no confío en nadie, solo en el de arriba. El que me cuida de la fama no te
Tomé decisiones que dolieron,
ya la superé.
Sonreír me salió caro,
Que mucho lloré.
Yo les regalé la carrera y al final
Se la quité.
¿Y qué van a hacer? Y yo soy el más claro en la calle, hueputa.
Yo canto en Kawaii y lloré.
Y el que piense que me viré,
Que no lo piense y me los dé.
de una, buscando opciones pero no hay ninguna. Los culos, yo no puedo con todas estas putas. Mi vida marcó mi piel antes que las agujas. Mi abuela me dijo déjalo que se confunda. Los problemas me los fumé como la Wii. No tengo amigos, tengo hermanos como el negro, como Luis. Yo vivo ready pa' morir. Sé que ninguno de estos puercos quiere problem con el PRI.
Ya yo no tengo que probar nada.
Me bajo con 222
Y le vacío las hermanas.
No muerden los perros que ladran. No entran a mi círculo ni la serpiente ni la rana. Que habla mierda por ahí, pero de frente me lo maman
Y dicen que son mis panas.
sé que siempre ha sido así.
así.
Te dan un beso, un abrazo
Y de espalda te apuñalan.
Yo cambié, que los bolsillos me crecieron, bro. Nunca me conformé. Busqué estar en otra posición. La glow me la enganché. Me dio poder así como el reloj. Con el brillo nada más. Compré 3 kilos y me soltaron 2.
Miré para atrás con el recibo y está contento el flow.
Me fui en un viaje y la humildad siempre está conmigo. Los que querían pisotearme le pasamos el tro. Si me caí me levanté,
Nadie me levantó. Yeah. Y ahora pagamos con la blanca, no con la guicar. No me daban y ahora me la quieren quitar. Por eso cuando los pillo los pongo a brincar. Y no confío en nadie, solo en el de arriba. El que me cuida de la fama no te. Tomé decisiones que dolieron, ya las superé.
Sonreír me salió caro.
Que mucho lloré.
Yo le regalé la carrera y al final
Se la quité.
Vamos a hacer, se la vamos a quitar. Aquí hay. Poner el chat aquí. Yo, we live. Might have to run that back, bro. Whoa.
Mío grande, Young Hustle.
Yup. Back at it. Another banger. I ain't even have to do this. I ain't even have to do it like this. Hammer don't hurt him. Come on, boy. Oh, what we doing? We getting this chat up going. Hold on. Sure, hold on. Okay. Hold on. We live, yo. That's crazy. Not gonna be live for long. We're just gonna discuss a few things, enter a horse here that we gotta enter before. Okay. Hold on. There we go. In case y'all wanna chat it up. Sure, for sure. Bam. Alright, we're gonna enter this horse right here. Hold on. Oh, we entering big boy. I'll put him on another 10. Yeah, good not fleet figures. Good morning lines last time. I'm gonna put him right here. Then, why not? That way we can watch a race by the end of the show. That's when the show is gonna end. When we win this stakes hike for LT. Stay here real quick. Hopefully we get what, like 6K back or something like that, which will get into what we are going to be discussing tonight. And the topic of discussion is going to be the future of PFL. What is it going to look like?
Uh, what are we expecting, right? But we're here in the Stakes High Court Classic LT Stayer for sure. If y'all want the smoke, come get it. Because there is smoke in the air tonight, man. Let's get right into it. Ian, what's up, my boy? What? No. Who's the other guy? Trey. What it do, my boy? What's up with y'all, man? I'm gonna go ahead and catch up on what happened today. There was I guess, a strong discussion going on. So, me being at work all day, I wanted to just go back over it and take a look at a few things. I already seen the beginning of the conversation. I scrolled through it, but it was getting a little juicy, so I decided to do a live. If anybody wants to jump on, go ahead, right ahead, and let me know through Discord. You know who I am, so set me up. Other than that, we're gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna get into the conversation and kind of how it went down. Let me go back here. All right. Hold on. All right. So my first thoughts on this, and I'm sorry to say what I'm gonna say right now, but I think Ian jumped the gun, and HVA was right. I don't think Ian should have even responded to Trelly at all. If anything, like, I mean, I liked it because it gave us insight into a few other things that weren't even intended. And if that's what has to happen, then if you know what I mean, if Trilly is the one that has to be sacrificed, then so be it. If you know what I mean. So, whatever. We're gonna get right into it. It's getting juicy tonight, man. Let me jump back in here. And that happened like at noon. It's about 11:23 at it's Eastern. I was gonna say Eastern Conference. Eastern Standard Time, yo, that's crazy. Nigga, Eastern Conference. Anyways, we're gonna get it right into it. Let me post a link here in case anybody wants to jump on. I doubt anybody jumps on, but if they do want to get some smoke, some free smoke, they can get it. Again, if you're watching this, go ahead and jump on, and we'll just freestyle. Don't matter. It's saucy time. It's it's Independence Day, baby. God bless America. For sure. Let's go. Hold on. That's what I'm gonna put. God bless America. Okay. Another live stream. So I did. Photo finish. What? Big changes. That's all I gotta do. Boom. I ain't even playing with them tonight. You feel me? You feel me? I'm just gonna put it like that. Why ain't it playing like I wanted to though? Hold on. I'll tell you right now. That's why. There we go. There we go. It is there. Okay. Alright, we on. Alright. We're gonna reshare something real quick. Show some love, man, like we always do. And we're gonna get right into it.
checking this real quick. Oh yeah, this is unnecessary. Hold on. Alright. So we're gonna get right into it. Let me see. What time is the race? 12 what? 12:15. Alright, we're gonna get right into what happened today. As I said, let me go ahead and post it here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bang. We live, we live, we live, we live. Alright. So let's go back. We're gonna discuss what happened because in the midst of all that, some beautiful things came out of it that we wanted, that we've been waiting on, and I just wanted to hit y'all with some quick hits as far as some changes that it looks like they're pretty much solid or coming through. They're gonna be coming through, so I'm actually excited about a few things. A little bit concerned about others, but we love the game, and we'll go ahead and get into this. And again, I haven't read the whole thing, but that's why I wanted to go back here. Let's go ahead, take it from the top, guys. Da, 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 da. There's this thing about posts. I mean, want to punch myself. Crazy. That's how I feel about yours too. They're churlish and insubordinate. Okay, yeah, Trilly definitely baited him. The ChatGPT, right? Yo, he's funny. I gotta give it up. Who the fuck is? That's another thing, man. Ian acting like you don't know the guy. Come on. Come on. Come on. You don't know Trilly? Come on. You don't know Trilly? That's the first takeaway. I was like, come on. You described everything this guy says on Churchill, so it is what it is. Know what I mean? Hold on, we got a live race request here. 59 seconds, graded high court LD Stayer. We got Victory King and from Blinkers On. What's going on here, Miss Witch? Okay. Left third, 80. Okay, LMA. Is that the one that one got second in the Derby? Yeah, LMA. All right. Stable income. I see he's ready to gig. Everybody's ready. I'm gonna be calling this race for sure. I like it. Everybody's here. Drag Gallops, Wolof, Hollywood, best value for sure. Hollywood Rolo, what's up? You want to stream or not? Saw your little post or whatever in 2021. But you want to ever stream? Go ahead and hit me up, man. I think it'll be a fun time. Miss Witch, I'm rooting for Miss Witch here. With a morning line of 10, LMA has a 7, and we know that's a big race. So let's go. High court action going on. The stands are filled with, I don't know, blue jean people. The blue jean people are in attendance. This is a major qualifier, a mini major qualifier for 4-year-olds. Here at Churchill Downs, the official partner of the Photo Finish Live Kentucky Derby. And off they go in this first turn. It is an 11 furlong race, so hold on and get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a long one. Hollywood Stables gets off to an early lead. Blinkers On follows on here on the rail with Victory King putting on a valiant effort early on. They pass the two furlong mark. First quarter goes in 24-9-8. Sunday Song
from Hollywood Stables goes ahead and opens up about 5 here, passing by the grandstand for the first time. The Kentucky Derby winner, he's ready to gig, is ready to attack, and it's looking like the Kentucky Derby winner that we saw on that Saturday night. Sunday Song, though, still steady. LMA in there following suit as well, battling it out where he's ready to gig. Smart Like a Fox gets in on the action on the outside. Victory King is still holding on the rail. They pass the 5 furlong mark here as they go into the backstretch. Sunday Song still on the lead. LMA is going ahead and attacking on the outside with Smart Like a Fox. He's ready to gig, is ready to fall back right now on the backstretch, but still staying on strong in that backpack that now joins Big Rider. Victory King, he's ready to gig, is in there as well. Now they go into the last turn, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday Song still holding strong, but LMA is trying to show up here just like she did in Kentucky Derby Saturday night. Sunday Song is losing some steam here, losing some stamina. The jockey tries to go ahead and encourage the horse to go ahead and go on by, but LMA looks to be too strong and looks to make a push on the outside. It's all going to be LMA going into the home stretch, and here they come. The jockeys start pushing for the finish. It's Sunday Song using the whip first, but LMA gets a head start. Here comes Ready to Gig on the arts outside, trying to make a move here. Ready to Gig is trying to come up for second. It's going to get it. Goes ahead, LMA, and takes the win for the graded high court here for YSM Racing Club. Somebody got injured there. I don't know who that was at the end. Somebody check on him. But LMA, good job, man. Second in the Kentucky Derby, and it looks like it's still going on strong. LMA with 14K. Best value gets up for 5th. My best bet there. Sunday Song battled all the whole way, really. Love what that Sunday Song did as well. Victory King fell a little bit short there. Careful Wisdom from Tombstone was the one going ahead and parading after the field went by. No, that was Finish on the Mind, so he had 2. He had 2 ponies out there. Shout out to him stuff, bro. Oh man, let me go back. Let me go back to the chat. Oh man. Hey, appreciate it, best. Hey, Gunner, bro, what's going on? Yeah, get in here, Hollywood. Get in here, Hollywood. Let's take a look at LMA. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's take a look at LMA. He's ready to gig. Is still pulling off these amazing feats. Maybe he is super strong, man. Gotta be. Let's see this bloodline from okay, this is a Kingman. Is this the best Kingman breed? I know we're getting a little bit off topic. Topic was Ian and whatever, but forget it. The horses are the show. You feel me? The horses are the show. This is that's what everybody comes to see, the horses. Kingman. Alright, let me see who Kingman is. Hold on. Over here. 4. Alright, Kingman's first crop, I guess, revealed. What's the best here? Advocate. Pretty good. Crown and Glory, pretty good. But this one hasn't been retired. Ted Racing. Really, Ted? That was 24K. It's not even being raced. Kind of gets into the topic for tonight's discussion. The horses were the show, but we got to get back into topic. Stop looking at YSM horses. Well, shout out Peep though. Shout out Peep. It's on a heater, bruh. It's on a heater. It's on and it's on. Know what I mean? Good or fast, it's kicking ass. I kind of did that. Is that gay? I don't know if he is. That's the irony of it all. I don't know. I don't know who he is. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? So that's all I gotta say about that. I don't know who he is. I just hear what the people tell me. And we'll bring it back. I've looked it up. I must say I've looked it up. I still don't know who he is. What I do know. Hold on. Getting tagged here. I'm live right now, Ian. Yo. Alright. Let's go through it. We're gonna go through it. Hold on. Yeah, we want all the smoke today, Ian. I'm sorry, but we do. I'm not even gonna read up. I'm not even gonna read down. Oh shit, wife on cruise ship currently, so I can't join, but I would. Alright. You know what, Ian? I'm going on a cruise on the 17th, the day before my birthday, sir. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna go to Jamaica. That's why I believe you, man. Because I'm going on one myself. Yeah, it's funny that you say that. Right? He doesn't have a life, but he's on a cruise, living it up. Shout out to you, Ian Dan. You're the real fucking MVP. My bad. Excuse me. We're gonna go through this. You can chat it up, Ian, if you're listening. You can write your response in the chat, in the Discord. I don't care. I don't care. Real MVP, and I hope you are listening and can maybe answer some of my questions, some of the questions I may come up with in the live tonight. I'm not even gonna read much past what I have already read, and I'll just freestyle. Freestyle while you eat your pizza. You are having a great time. All right. Anyways, we're gonna go back up. I'm gonna go back up. I'm going in the chat. What. Shout out to Gunner for being in the chat. Shout out to Gunner for being in the chat. Yes. All right. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back. Don't worry, Ian. I'm gonna have questions. I started to deep dive into it, You know what I mean? I started to go into it. We got a race coming up. Told you the actual show is the horses. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? That's what the conclusion is gonna be. Watch. Still gotta check out for this race. Sorry guys. This is at 12:11. Okay, in 30 minutes. We got plenty of time. We'll check back on this. Alright. Looks like Gunner is the chat. Yeah, that's all we need. All we need is one. All we need is one, baby. And this is you don't even gotta be in here. This got replay value written all over it already, bro. You are the chat too, so congratulate yourself. Congratulations. You played yourself. Nah, I'm playing. I'm not gonna get on you. My bad, my bad. Alright, going back into the chat. You guys get me sidetracked. Alright, here we go. We'll come up with this. And some of the questions I may come up with, I don't even know why I'm asking it, but I've seen other people ask it, so why not ask it? You know what I mean? Just out of curiosity. I don't even care. I just want to know. You know what I mean? I don't care. I really don't give a doo-doo. All right. Number one, was this a shot at franchise for Guru, whatever his name is? Was that crazy? That's exactly how you feel about it too. I don't know if you meant it as that. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. I don't want to make it about that. About fuck Guru. The chat Trilly tried to bait Ian. Ian fell for it. LOL, who the fuck is this? When Trilly wrote, really told him he's his most crucial supporter. Oh, you're the nut. He called him a nut. So immediately, you know what I mean? Immediately. Kind of lost composure there. I believe you lost composure there a little bit. Had to rein it back in. The cachet had to kick in and be like, That should be a horse trait. The cachet. The cachet was S minus. Know what I mean? I wouldn't even critical supporter. I don't even know you. Excuse me? That would have been my response. Like, I mean, like, excuse me? Excuse me? You're in my game. What are we talking about here? End of discussion. My most critical supporter. Like, what? That sounds crazy. You feel me? That sounds like a... I don't know what you guys call it. What do you call that, Gunner, when it's like a bad mixed with a good thing in it? Like critical, but supporter. You know what I mean? Critical don't sound good. Looks like LJ is the gen. Man. Alright. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep it in the chat. If I have a question and he wants to answer it in there, he could do it, but I got too many things going on at once. Alright. Where's the support part of supporter? So first question, Ian, do you really not know him? Because it was a pretty quick, it seemed to me a pretty quick response. Like, your most critical supporter, like, oh, he kind of baited you in there, and it just seems like you knew who he was just based on the answer he gave. You were ready to kind of click off. Anyways, moving on. Where's the support part of supporter? What the JJ with his big words. I'm gonna just say I barely understand the JJ sometimes. I don't even know if he speaks English or what is. I think he's speaking like Shakespearean or something. This makes me believe there's a PFL discourse. Who's who database in Slack you can quickly type in it. What? Slack, like, what is Slack? I don't know, bro. He's speaking French. Speaking French. I don't know what he's saying. A wife? What? I don't know what the wife's saying. If you can't see where the support part comes from, then I can understand why the game issues aren't being addressed. Is what Trilly said. I don't tap people on Discord, but he's the one claiming that Ted Gay is Ted Racing, which to me I don't think is true. But who is he? Is the question. Know what I mean? Like, who is he? Like, I can't say he's guilty. That'd be foolish, right? Like, no. There's too many people called Ted. It's just a super common name. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a super common thing. Ted Racing. It's too common. If I don't know the backstory, Slack is their third time game team chat. Yo. Yo, you gotta chill, my brother. Holy moly. I gotta drink to that. Hold on. Alright. You're surely the person that runs that weird Twitter account. What's the weird? Hey, Gunner, can you tag the weird Twitter account? I haven't seen it. I haven't even seen that. But for Ian to know that, I don't know. That was funny, bro. That was funny what you said. Trilly says, I don't Twitter, bud. That's for political, whatever. Dryny chimes in saying he wanted Ian to roast him. I don't see any roasting being done at this point. Like, it's not a roast at that point. He's just Ian is kind of put in a weird spot. Oh, okay, I get this. Okay. All right. Yeah, Ian says, yeah, awesome support to call us scammers. Who called you scammers? Surely, I guess there's something about scamming in that Twitter account. I don't know. Okay. It's not good. Come on, Trilly, don't let it finish like this. It wasn't even finished. What's finishing here? Anyway, going back to the original discussion. This is where I kind of wanted to go on. Ian says, we're the sport of kings, and that's what I want our user base to be. We much prefer a high stakes poker room than a million players going for pennies. What's gonna happen with the people that are trying to make it, Ian? How are they gonna play? Like smaller stables like myself that don't. We want to get into the whatever. I know there's claimers, but what are we racing for? Is the purse? What is the purse gonna be? If we're racing for $1 million, I understand me not being able to buy in at $20. I got it. But at some point, if it's free, then it's free. Know what I mean? If you're subsidizing the pools, am I misunderstanding what's going on? I think I thought the whole point was to get to a place where I wouldn't, as an owner of a horse that spent money on breeding and all this stuff, just like IRL, I would not be paying for an entry fee. I would just be winning winnings based on people wagering at this particular moment. That's what I was pitch, then that's what I'm going by. So let's move on from there. That's my thoughts on that. If you can answer that, Ian, that would be great. I don't know if there was a question there, but if you can answer, that would be great. All right. But it's a struggle to acquire whale players, especially as a crypto volatility. There you go. Using crazy words again. Has wrecked so many people chasing meme coins, and guys who have obviously seen it. Why are you chasing whales? Question. Why are you chasing whales? And the reason I say that is because after that, you're talking about, so we're leaning back into the sport of kings style live ops, offering bonuses to play, recapture live players, da, 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 da. But the ultimate like goal is OTB, and you don't need a whale for OTB. You don't. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need a wager. You don't need a whale for OTB to pop off. What do you need the whale for? What is the whale gonna do? What is a Ted Racing gonna do for us if he's not paying? Like, it's not based on him, my purse that I'm racing for. So, know what I mean? Like, it would just be one of us racing at that point. A whale for what? A whale, like, you're gonna get paid regardless. So I don't get the whale aspect of it. And then you even double down. I could use your help, of course, mobilizing to attract whales. For example, I've just set up stream, gambling sites, compiling a list of wallets. Hold on. Okay, so again, OTB. It's OTB. You don't need a whale. That's why the small in IRL, if we were trying to mimic IRL, as much I understand as a game, but if we're trying to mimic IRL, like, the whales are the whales and they get to do whatever they want, mass breed or whatever, but to, like, they don't have to buy into anything. I like, the horse does the talking for them, pretty much. That's how you get into the big dance. Your horse is all about the horse. The horse has to do the talking, not the trainer. The horse. The horse. The horse gotta talk. Anyways, let's keep moving. Ian was messing with Osiris. Shout out Osiris. He said Osiris is an SSS plus PFL archetype player. That's not even an archetype, bruh. SS plus is not an archetype. Ian, come on, man. Bro, you're wildin', bro. SS plus is a what? Archetype player. PFL archetype player. Anyways, why are you put? Okay, so again, he was saying we want to make this the sport of kings, and whatever. High stakes, right? I thought the high stakes was through OTB, not through the whales, right? Again, I don't know the ins and outs. If it can be answered, it can. If not, it can't. So whatever. I'm not just going through here. Why are you putting so much? Trilly comes back and says, why are you putting so much effort into this? Again, another reason why I didn't think it was finished or he was getting roasted. I think this is where I read up. Why are you putting so much effort into this and not working on fixing current state of the game? People know that the love people that know and love the game right now don't bet on races. I do have to say I love the game and I also bet on races, so I'm pretty deep into it. That's a point I have to take away from Trilly and give to Ian. If he was trying to, Ian could have just said, "Hey, Puerto Rico bets all the time." I would have been like, "Hell yeah." Oh, betting will. I don't think that exists like that. I think IRL has a problem with trying to project betting whales, but it's just really the house kind of, you know what I mean? Backdoor. It's kind of slimy. That's not needed. It's a pari-mutuel. You bet against each other. Like my $2 is as good as your $2. You get a share. You don't need a big old whale. You need a lot of people to go ahead and share and do that. Put $2. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. It's just how it is. Alright, let me go back here. Let alone people that know and love the game, the chance that people outside of the game are going to are going to bet is impossible. Is what he's trying to apply. I don't think it'll be impossible because again, I run horses and I also bet on the races. I think the problem is the understanding of the actual system or the actual how the whole game works for somebody to bet. You know what I mean? I understand there's people that just go to the horse track with their friends, but guess what? You're not gonna go anywhere with your friends to bet on photo finish at this moment. Nowhere. Nobody's gonna like right now. If I tell my wife, "Hey, I'm going to the bar to watch my horse race," it's not gonna fly, brother. With my friends, like, and bet on it. No, they're all gonna bet on mine or whatever. Like, it wouldn't. Okay, so let alone the logistics of getting something like this put into a Hooters or any well-known chain location. The sad fact. Alright, this is where Ian acknowledged that he reads and sees everything. Kamish gets in on the action, being the villain that we all know and love. I don't know. I don't think he does, bro. He's contacting specific wallets, he says. You know what I mean? That place big wagers. Not just the whole. He's not talking about the whole thing as a collective. He's talking about people that kind of drive bets. They bet in chunks. Like some of those people on Instagram be like, "Man, I bet like $20,000 on the Seahawks." You know, like those type of people. They just like, you almost got to be a professional gambler to be. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to be Mike Sowers. You gotta be Mike Sowers, and you don't need Mike. You need everybody. You need everybody to make this work. Everybody has to have it available, so they can jump on anytime and just, man, you know what? This is done. This is how it's done. If that's how you want to work it. What's your stable? I think Trilly has mentioned his stable before. I don't know if I'm incorrect about that, but Trilly has mentioned his stable. Oh, we're lit. We are so lit right now. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just guessing too, bro. Again, I'm just reading and guessing and asking questions. No harm, no foul. We listen, we don't judge. I just don't understand how deep you are into the game. I read this and I may sound like a jab, but all I've heard is that commission is not really. If you don't run your horses, how deep are you into the game? You're in the breeding, like how deep are you're not that deep. Commish, I would dare say you're not that deep. You're not that deep. If you have somebody running your stable, you're not deep. Like running the whole operation, like just pretty much just consult with you and get the okay or whatever. Like you're not deep. You're shallow in the game. Financially, yeah, deep. Top dog. You feel me? But as far as in the game, I'm not talking about the money. We're talking about the game. You're not gaming. From what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Do you have superficial concerns or legitimate concerns? I don't know. And again, I'm sorry, Kamish, but this is something that Ian should have answered or whatever. I don't know why you're questioning Trilly at this point in the conversation. I was in the game when racing was good and I supported while I was bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. I haven't been in when I guess it was good when he said I don't know when he was what he was referencing there, but I've been in good forever. Know what I mean? Schedule will always be up for debate, and I mean good in liking the game. Whatever obstacle or hurdle I come up with it or come up across is like whatever at this point. Schedule will always be up for debate. The schedule is not up for debate. It's not up for debate. The schedule 0, and that's over. It's not up for debate. There's no debating. What is there to debate? It's been proven. Who's debating the schedule? It's not up for debate. What are we talking about? It's not up for debate. It's already been decided what it is and what it's been. So what else needs to be fixed? And that's how you know you acknowledge what else needs to be fixed. So you acknowledge that the schedule needs to be fixed. There is no debate. There is no debate. He knows my stable. I sent it to him, and I think he said it before. Cyrus, let me guess the advice against. Okay, so what needs to be fixed? Let's see. Where do I start? Fleet figures are next to wordless. I think fleet figures are, in my opinion, unless somebody has an understanding of the fleet figure that I haven't understood in the history and the world, and I think I'm pretty in tune with the PFL world. I don't think fleet figures make sense at all. You have to literally stick to one thing and make it make sense to that thing. Like, let's say if you're sticking to claiming, make it make sense to claiming. It's not as simple as just saying this is a good fleet figure. You have to be like, okay, the fleet figure was in a claiming. Was it? No? Okay. All right. Was it in a yielding? Oh, is that a good one? No. Was it in a redemption run? Is that a good one? No. It's not. It's not. Commish. It's not. You posted a 98. You know it's not. You hit everything. It's not. It's not a... Bro. Some attributes don't work based on race types. This is reaching. What attributes? It has to be explained. I have to look at what he said before, whatever, but that doesn't even make sense to me. Some attributes don't work based on race types. Yeah. What the hell? Yeah. You have high heart? Guess what? That's not gonna work in a claimer. Feel me? Oh, you have high heart. It's not gonna work in a 4-horse field. Oh, you have low temper. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna, you know what I mean, race good every time. I don't know what other can anybody enlighten me on what other attribute other than heart affects a race type? That's a question. I don't know what he was talking about. I think it's the total reach. I don't know some attributes. So he could have said heart don't work based on race type or something like, hey, heart doesn't work as it's supposed to based on the race type. But what does start got to do with the race type? If there's something there, I want to know. That's what I'm saying. What else we got? Horses are in fact getting slower despite the evolution of grades and stat going up. Let's see. We can do that right now. Oh, we got race time, boys. 4 minutes. We got 6. Oh, I am the 6th person. Whoop-de-doo. Yielding. My horse loves yielding. That's awesome. What was it? This was an 80%. I have to go back on the stream, but I believe this was an 80%, bro. This was an 80%, bro. This is the role that I needed in the whatever. Hold on. All right, let's do it. Oh. I don't know if this is correct. Angel of Light 5. Fastest time. 4. 4. Oh, all time. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Yeah, you could be. His theory is that I are part of the attribute and makes them meaningless. The attributes overpowers the attributes. But that's not what he's saying. He's, race type. What does that have to do with the race type? Overpowers what attribute with what race type? I don't get it. Is it over? I mean, again, other than heart, what other stat goes along with race type? Temper is not related to race type, in my opinion. Just to have a good temper or not. Is it consistent or not? It's like, if you have good temper, you're better at whatever. He's hard to follow, but that's what he's saying the other night. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he was reaching here because I'm looking at horses. Well, let me look at historical. Hold on. Seven years old, North Limited. Angel Susie, 4 years old. Angel Light. No, these are new horses, bro. 5. This is all time. All time. I'm just looking at top dogs. Early Gates. 4. Bumpy. Bumpy, I know it was recent because Bumpy was good.
Cultural Revolution. Where they at though? This is all of them. Look, cause it has the number 10 is 13. I gotta see one that says 13 currently at the top. 9. Reach. It's looking like a reach, Trilly. You're reaching. There are no more clear champion horses that support this fact. There's no more clear champion horses because there's nothing to be champion about. You have one race to win and that's it. What are you talking about? And nobody's looking at the time. Obviously, you weren't looking at the time. You weren't looking at the time either, so. Yeah, 9, 10. Yeah, no, it's crazy that an S is still doing that, though. I'm not gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap. But I think this was the point that they had, like, messed the math up. Like, you have to mess the math up in there. Has the math... Okay, this is the big question. Has the math changed at all, ever, Ian? Reason I ask is because it says... Oh, man, are we missing our race? Bro, what the heck? This is a show about the horses, bro. I'm not playing about the horses. Horses are priority over here, bro. Hold on. Let's go. Mozzarella Maine. Who the hell? Mozzarella Maine, the favorite. Oh my god, what's going on? Last time I was the favorite and I didn't win. There's only a 6-horse field. Wow. Alright, we get some airdrop. Shout out to Fragmetric, and House of Sedge. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a doozy. Because my horse likes yielding. Let's see what happens at 10. I don't think I've ever raced him at 10 yielding. He liked fast. He may have a temper issue, bro. We may retire here if we don't win this race. I'm gonna hold off on looking at the chat for a second. Let me just take a look at this race. He's up there. He's a good horse. I don't know why he be tripping like this. That's what I don't like about... That's another thing. Like, visuals should represent what the horse really likes. You know what I mean? Don't give me a rubber banding horse that then likes to go up front or this and that. You know what I mean? Make him consistent, like his running style. Like, all this back and forth doesn't happen in real life. Like, going all the way to first, going all the way to last, then coming back. Just doesn't happen. Again, I understand it's a game, but it just doesn't happen. And Bandit Bomber is dropping off like nothing. Pick it up, buddy. Because you like yielding, you said. That's what your owner said. There we go. Get into that turn and do some freaking damage, buddy. Let him feel you. He ain't gonna do nothing. He let the one get a jump. Yo. He's feisty, bro. What the heck was that? I thought he was done and he came back. Okay. I took third. I got 2 points. Wow. Not bad. Okay, I got my entry fee back. Not bad. We might gen and run another one then. I haven't even raced these. What is this? S. Hmm. Why not, right? What should we name this one? What should we name? Yeah, third, bruh. We're gonna take third all day. I think, I don't know, bro. This horse it has the potential to have like a lot of good stats across the board, like real even. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just real even. And just the temper, I think, is what messed it up a little bit. But he's liking longer now. I thought it was 8, 9. Now he's liking 10, a little bit fighting. And then the free roll is at 10, so that's awesome that I stumble upon that now. Had to try it as a stable. If your horse likes 9 or 8, 9 or whatever, and it's coming up on retire season, and the free roll changes to, let's say, 10, 11, then you just race him, and if he wins, he wins. If he don't, then retire. Well, you're gonna keep wasting your money, anyways. Yeah, did the race map change? Because now that we go back, gotta name this horse. Hold on, what's the bloodline? Bilbo Baggins. Deer bag. Put it in a deer bag. Versace bag. D bag. D bag. D bag. D bag. There you go. Named it. I'll run a little sprint with him. See what happens. Just do it, just like that. Look at this guy. Just bought him yesterday, Gunner. Look at this. Look at this. The little lowy one. I put it into the race and I got smacked over the head like I should have. You know what I mean? Had to try it. Anyways, let's go back. Put the races here. Let's go back. The schedule looks like a person with Tourette syndrome put it together, mainly because the race types have got out of hand. From trying to cater to everyone shits horses. I could go on for days about the things wrong with this, but that needs to be fixed before developing some app that has zero. And when I say zero, I mean not a chance in hell of making it into the mainstream business location. Poker player, no, it's not accurate. Horses are getting faster. If anything, whenever that the old school horses had that changed or that different race map, they were faster, but with the current state of the game, they wouldn't be faster. In my opinion, I'm just gonna move on from that. 'Cause that's so what, you know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care if the horse is jogging or whatever time it gives. So as long as that time is good and beating everybody else, I don't care what the time is. Can't even see. Can't even see. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I read something about gig. He said something about gig. Ian did. Nice horse. Nice. And then, where did he say something about
Yeah, okay. We ran some tests with Gig, thinking they would convert into a stable loan army, and then pretty unhappy with their user base. Their user base. Who is Gig? I don't even know who Gig is. I just think there's some people over there in a little room creating accounts. And I think that's what happened. Because then Ian follows up. They were definitely creating fake accounts. That's a fact. No questions asked. So we know that for a fact because Ian just disclosed that. They were creating fake accounts. That's where Ian thought. You see, I'm glad you came here and said the gigs were dog shit. Dog shit is at least unique and doesn't use fake KYC documents. So they were faking KYC documents, which AKA is your personal documents, your license or something like that. Okay. So I guess this is where Ian answered Trilly. This is an easy one. I'll engage in good faith, even though you're saying some really disgusting shit about us. I don't know what he said that was disgusting, to be honest. Like, I didn't see it disgusting. Like, I was like, whoa, it's disgusting. First off, I'm not trying to go right into Hooters. Ian, buddy, my friend, you can't go into Hooters right away. I know you're not trying because you can't. It's not that easy. I know. I know. I know. I know. Simulcast as a smart TV app has been done for months. It has. That is true. It's a very unique Trojan horse idea. I don't even know what that means. I thought a Trojan horse was a virus. Yeah, and it was sold to us as such. It was sold to Ian as that, and it was sold to us in turn as, hey, that's what kicked off the supposed user acquisition. And that's kind of what probably answers another question. Are those the numbers that we're seeing, Ian, of new stables? These people creating fake accounts at a rampant rate, to use a JJ word? Is that what's happening? Or are those legit stables? The other day you said it wasn't a forward-facing stat, but today you know what I mean? That's what I want to know now. Not like right now, but if you're so kind to answer, please. But yeah. Let me go back into the whatever. This happened at 1:55 p.m. So I gotta remember that. Debunked by real science. Yeah, no, I definitely not going down. We literally just discussed that. They're definitely not slower. I'm not a whatever. Anyways, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. The rest on replay. Have a good night, bro. Brother, have a great night, brother. Thank you for joining and joining the discussion for sure, bro. Nothing but love coming your way, brother. What is another question? All right, we'll keep going. We'll ask it and hopefully he rewatches it. Anyway, 155. Let's go back to 155. It's 155. Getting close. Oh, here you go. All right. So this is an easy one. Okay. This is what he said. This is an easy one. Answering Trilly, right? This is where I get confused. This is an easy one. I'll engage in good faith, whatever. My theory is that people will bet on virtual races, though, because you all bet millions. You all. That's the key. And you all of us. Not the whale. Not the whale. All. Everybody. You're saying it. You all. Everybody. Everybody got to be on it. Even me that I own horses, I got to be on it. I want to be on it. I love betting. Anyways, you all bet millions every single season on your horses via entry fees. If purses were then provided fully, again, if purses are provided fully by who? The whale? I don't know. And again, I know homeboy brought up, maybe he's talking about the pool, the whale pool, the pool being a big old lump sum and therefore being called a whale pool or a whale. I've never heard of that, but anyways. If purses were then provided fully or offset from another source, owners would probably feel pretty good wagering on other races than their own. Yeah, do that now, Ian. You don't even have to do that, my friend. I'm the type of person that you want. And you need to find us at the racetrack, the real racetrack. And you need to anyways, I don't know. So the volume of spectator wagering on site is ultra low. Wagering on site is ultra low again, but you're already staking money on your own horse. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think that comes into play whether I want to wager or not. If I want to wager, I'll wager. If the pool is good, I'll wager. If the pool is not good, then I don't wager. The only reason why I wager is because the pool is good. Not because I don't have a horse running or I do have a run. If the pool is good, yeah, I'm going to bet.
I don't know how these people do it, how they get the pool to be like the Twin Spires of the world or whatever. But Kentucky Derby is Twin Spires, right? Believe we're partners with them. Why don't we, know what I mean, talk with them and put us on? Put your boy on. Big time, you know what I mean? If they see it on a legit, to me, if they see it on a legit platform, like if people see it on a legit betting platform, they're gonna bet it. If you put it on BetMGM or whatever bet, I have, uh, if you go to any betting app that's successful, I'll say that. That's how they do it. Or it's provided by the house, like a casino bet, like betting on whatever. So I don't know. That's for y'all to figure out. I'm just throwing out ideas. All right. No exotics, heavily geo-locked, can call it betting. Requires having a PFL account. Okay. Good point. Other countries outside the U.S. prove there's extremely. I don't know what happened there. There's extremely high demand for virtual sports. For virtual sports for betting. We had quite a few online casinos reach out directly to us that want our feed, and once it clears audit, not even from our own outreach. So you got a few. A few means more than one in my English. So a few online casinos. Online casino, we're like, what are we talking about? What kind of casinos? Are we talking about like Solana casinos? Them weird casinos? Like, those are weird. Like the one Mo plays, that's weird. Like, I don't know what, like, even Mo would tell you, like, if Solana's up, then it goes, like, you know what I mean? Like, if then you win, or they're already skeptical of those type of, like, you don't want those. You don't want those at all. Well, not with this type of product, which is legit, right? So you don't want those. They're just, you don't want to associate yourself with that type of, in my opinion, that type of online stuff. I even put it like this. I was part of the Canines, the NFT project Brody put out. I think it was part of the whole thing about the project is he was gonna do an online casino. If Brody can do an online casino, you telling me an online casino reached out, that could be Brody type casino. You feel me? Like, that could be somebody in there and whatever. Not no knock on Brody or whatever, but that never got off the ground from what I understand. So it wasn't like a legit Caesar's Palace type deal casino, bro. Anyways, moving on. I don't look at products being truly hamstrung by us working on growth avenues like OTB. I mean, there's still dev support and lots of features rolled out all the time. People can bitch and that it's not the right fixes, but that's game dev. It's not the right fixes? What are not the right fixes? Every single gaming community in the world has loud voices. Okay? It's our job to balance what we think is nice. With all that being said, the beauty of what OpenToad is unlocking for us a new world. Okay, hold on. We had quite a few. That means more than two then. Online casinos reach out directly to us that want our feed. Yeah, what, like,
Hold on. All right. Once it clears the audit. Oh, audit. Question audit. Audit. Bryce said it was an audit on OTB. Is it like an audit on the process of how the bets are taken and how it's showing up on the books, or like, because he said it wasn't related to PFL. You guys have had many of those. I guess it's a two-part question. Audits. What are they for? Right. Um, what also, like, how can I put this? Okay, what is the audit about? Like, is it about OTB, or is it about PFL? Will we see the results of the audit? If not, that's fine. I don't care. You can say no. What are they auditing within OTB? Like, how do I put this? Like, are they, again, is it how it shows up on the blockchain, how the payouts work, how this, what can they be auditing? They can't audit the layout of the thing. They can only audit like the process, right? If you're saying audit for OTV, whatever it is. Like, it's just a platform that takes bets from users and then shares the winnings of whatever the result was based on whoever placed a bet on what, right? It's a pari-mutuel. Everybody against each other. Keep going. Open Toad is unlocking for us a world of real money wagering outside of just virtual PFL races. And this is what I like. So it doesn't just have to be PFL. I get it. So so you guys are getting audited on the process of how you take payments and all that stuff? Wait, what? I don't understand it. Hold on. When you took my 7 horses odds down, made me take the 3, haha. What it do, my friend? Appreciate some more happy holidays. You like Ian's comment? Hold on. He made another comment. I forgot where it says something else. Hold on. All right, so Wulaf, great friend of the show, great friend of mine, getting people to bet was always one of the main tenets of the game. To not go full speed ahead on betting is against the initial vision. Was it the initial vision? The game itself is amazing. Otherwise, we wouldn't still be here. I will still be here even if we don't. I don't care what happens. I'm still gonna be here. Feel me? I love the game. If PFL goes away, I'm gonna have to buy like a Gallup run game for real. Still can always improve PFL schedule, trophy room, leaderboards, Hall of Fame, trainer series. So this is the big news. It looks like we're gonna get a trophy room. We've been asking for it. We've been asking for a Hall of Fame. Now, what does that mean? What does that entail? I do not know as to the requirements to get into the Hall of Fame. So that's for y'all to figure out. But we are gonna get a trophy room. I can just taste the trophy room. I don't care if mine's empty right now. It will have some trophies in there. You feel me? So he acknowledges that that schedule can be improved. or it has to be improved. I mean, it has to. This thing should run like clockwork, like clockwork. Trophy room, leaderboards. I don't know what other leaderboards you guys are planning to run out, but yeah, trainer series definitely needs to get a revamp. And we are getting stronger and stronger agents to honestly help build all these with our small little engine that could team. How big is the team, Ian? At this point, what else? How big is the team, Ian? And who is running the show? Is it Paul? Is it you? Like, who made the decision to go? Okay, we're going 4-year-old. We're going retirement age 4-year-old. Who was the one that was like, you know what, it's done. That's what I want. Or like, who kept pushing for it? Who kept pushing for it? Who made it happen? And who took the final? Are you the one that took the final decision on that, or is it somebody like Paul? If you're not in, it can just be like, yeah, that's fine. Okay. But I think this is again. You've come up at the crossroads, Ian. You either gotta lean into wagering and real money being the way forward, or into the whales. The whales I don't think give you wagering and real money going forward. And I wouldn't mind anybody trying, like, if you try it with the whales and it succeed, I would love to be like, yeah, that was part of that game. That was the bomb. I wish I was a whale, whatever. But I'll still bet. 100% I'll still bet. It don't even matter. But at that point, you're telling me Adam shouldn't play the game. Know what I mean? All right. Just because of the vision doesn't mean it's the right timing on it, or even the right thing. Remember how the mobile app was gonna be a game changer and a vision? Womp womp womp. And Ian said, have you tried to make your own game? I think Ian has to acknowledge at that point that was given to us as like the next big thing, the app. And now the app is like, no, that's just how it's good that we have the app. It just became convenient. That the app was never intended, I don't think, to be OTV. I think the app was intended for everybody to have it on their phone and play PFL. Play it, not wager on it. I mean, you could wager on PFL if you're on it already. So the whole purpose of the app was not to get into OTB, in my opinion. That's not how I perceived it when it was launched or when it was about to be released. So I may be wrong. Maybe wrong. You can get one PFP and get in there. It's not even gated like that. And if he wanted to talk, he would have kept it. You know what I mean? Whatever. And he also gave permission to ask whatever he want. So we'll ask whatever we want. It's America. It's 4th of July, bro. Freedom of speech, bro. Freedom of speech. God bless America, bro. What are we on? God bless America. That's what we're on. Remember how... Okay, we went over that. It's how the game can become EV positive. The good days were when people got buckets or crown and everybody made money. Yeah. If you and your mods keep pushing people that criticize you away, you won't have a game either, bud. Yeah, okay, bud. Ian's such an asshole. You see? That's how you have. This is it, Ian. This is how you should have responded to the first one. Delete all the other comments and just respond just like that. You don't even have to say nothing. Who cares? You don't have to say nothing. You're the face, brother. Like what? If you no, I never remember the mobile app as a game changer. I'm sorry to disagree, Willa, but it was the game changer. It was a game changer. It was a thing. It was a thing. It was a thing. It was. There was another thing. I forgot what it was. And it was related to the Derby, the Kentucky Derby. But yeah. I forgot what it was. I gotta think about it. But it was brought to us as the game changer. Oh, OTB on Kentucky Derby Day. It was just a test run. I don't know what that was all about. Why even give it a name or anything? Hey, we got this app. Can y'all test it out? Don't even give us a name. Like, you don't have to. You're the one making the game. You don't have to give me nothing. I don't care. I can speculate and all that. Like you said, I can have a loud voice, but you don't have to do nothing. Literally, bro. Literally, nothing. Let Bryce handle it. Bryce is doing a great job. Bryce is heaven sent. But Bryce, hey, yeah, the Superfecta was a big thing. Again, nobody won, but that was pretty cool that they did that. That was a pretty cool thing attached to it, and I think that has so much potential. It's just that they mixed in this NFT and the print, the minting, and the witty. No, no, no. It's too much for a better to do all that, and like that. The Superfecta concept, in my opinion, was great. Hey, bet on this, right? Superfecta. You should even make it about PFL. Make it about anything. I don't care. Kentucky Derby. We're advertising. Put on the Kentucky Derby. Hey, if you bet just whatever with a $2 bet, you have a chance at the $30,000 jackpot. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. The 100K? That's crazy. Anyways. Just saying things suck or shit doesn't leave much room for debate. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they just suck and plain flat out just suck. You know, you feel me? Try not to. Yeah, truly is a spender. He says he dumps thousands. I guess I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the rest of the stuff. I'm not gonna read the rest of the stuff, but yeah. Let me go through it and I'll pick and choose here. Whoa. Yeah, no, this gets deep. Alright. No. Okay. Yeah, you didn't answer the flea figures. So when you asked me what did I not answer, the flea figures he mentioned, the other stuff that we talked about. If you're leaning one way, leaning the other way, are you betting whales or are you going betting like? And I guess Trilly is the guy with the whatever because Ian is telling him exactly what he be doing about Ted. Us past. Okay. Again, I don't think you should even answer this because it leaves wiggle room as a conspiracy theorist, whatever you want to call it. If I were to be a conspiracy theorist, a tourist, it says he, us. All right, so let's just say us playing or us paying, let's say Robbie to be Robbie Racing is fraud. You feel me? That's what he's saying. Which in turn it would be. So that's that. But the way he worded it is like, okay, maybe you didn't pay him. Now that I'm reading is like, okay, you're not paying him, but it's that gay still to racing? Huh? That's paying. Yeah, I don't think Ted is Ted Racing. It's too common, bro. It's too easy of a layup, bro. It says, why did you wait a year to tell us you hired? Why did you wait a year? Has everybody else been announced early or at the time of signing or hire? Oh, it's right. Just to be clear, I can name you already. Get off the pedestal. He wants the regular. Who the fuck? Uh, let's see. Yeah, that was the extent of it, man. We're gonna get trophy rooms. Yeah, we're getting trophy rooms. We're getting Hall of Fame. Hopefully, y'all horses make it into the Hall of Fame, brother. I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I signed up for an extra shift, so I'm doing, I believe it's Saturday and Sunday. I do 16 hours. They're all overtime already on top of the 24 that I have, so. And then I'm working tomorrow on top of that, so you do the math. With that being said, I'm out. Ian, if you're watching this, you got some of the questions. I could come up with more as I go. Trust me. I will come up with so many questions that are just like, what? Huh? 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 But yeah, man, that's been my time. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay dangerous. Feel me?